The truth is, charm doesn't come with a birth date. It's not a quality reserved for the young, nor something that fades as the years go by. Real attraction, the kind that genuinely draws others in and holds them there, is about so much more than physical appearance. It's a magnetic energy, an undeniable force, an unmistakable zest for life that, if you're fortunate, only grows stronger with age. With each passing year, if you're still embracing life with joy and curiosity, you're radiating a type of charm that's rare and deeply captivating. For some, that magnetism might even intensify with age, drawing people in as naturally as sunlight draws a flower to bloom. This attraction is not about looking young. It's about possessing a spirit that's timeless, a life that's vibrant and full of stories, laughter, and resilience. It's about carrying yourself in a way that says, I have lived, I have learned, and I am still embracing all that life has to offer. Welcome to the Elder's Compass. If you're searching for a place that truly understands and supports life's later years, with practical wisdom, encouragement, and helpful tips just for you, you're in the right place. If you're ready to face this stage of life with resilience and grace, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Let the Elder's Compass be your steady guide on this journey. Hit that subscribe button and join our community today. Now let's begin. Well, if you're between 65 and 80 and still doing these 8 things that keep you feeling engaged, alive, and fulfilled, you're not just aging gracefully, you're turning heads and inspiring hearts in ways that many younger people can only dream of. You're showing that real beauty, real attraction comes from within. It's not something that diminishes with age, but something that flourishes, becoming even richer and more compelling with time. Eager to discover? 1. Embracing change as an old friend. When most people think about getting older, they imagine that change becomes something to avoid, a source of stress or even fear. There's this idea that as the years go by, we all start clinging to routines and rejecting anything new. But you're rewriting the rules. You're out there at 70, maybe 75, learning how to FaceTime your grandkids, trying out a new app, or even picking up a new hobby. Maybe it's watercolor painting. Maybe it's salsa dancing. Whatever it is, you're not sitting back and letting life just happen. You're showing the world that the word aging and the word curious go hand in hand. Think about it. How many people your age shrug and say, I'm too old for that. Or, I'll just stick to what I know. But not you. You're the one who dives in and says, hey, why not give it a try? You laugh at the little stumbles that come with learning something new, and maybe even enjoy watching your grandkids' eyes widen when you tell them you've just joined a virtual book club or signed up for a beginner's guitar class. It's like you're sending a silent message to the world. Yes, I'm still very much alive, and yes, I'm here to keep learning. Thank you very much. And people notice that. Oh, they do. They see you and think, now, there's someone who isn't afraid of life. Someone who is still hungry for new experiences, who's as interested in the world as ever. It's a rare quality, and it's absolutely captivating. The courage to embrace change with an open heart and a touch of humor, that's your superpower. And it's not only endearing, it's inspiring. It shows everyone around you that age isn't about slowing down or backing away. It's about charging forward, one FaceTime call, salsa step, or paintbrush stroke at a time. 2. Keeping your mind sharp and curious. Curiosity isn't something that magically disappears as we age. Nope. In fact, for people like you, curiosity grows deeper, richer, like a fine wine. It's there in the books you pick up, the documentaries you watch, the way you lean in during a conversation with genuine interest. You're not just passively watching life pass by, you're actively soaking it in, one fascinating detail at a time. Maybe you're the kind of person who has a new obsession every week. One day, you're all about ancient Egypt, reading every pharaoh biography you can find. The next week, it's how to grow the perfect tomato. You know, just in case you ever decide to become a tomato connoisseur. Or maybe you love documentaries about space, history, or even the lives of penguins in Antarctica. Whatever the topic, you're diving into it headfirst, filling your mind with new ideas and perspectives like a sponge that refuses to dry out. Now, picture this. Someone younger turns to you with that wide-eyed look and asks, how do you know so much about, well, everything? And you give them a smile, maybe with a bit of a mischievous twinkle in your eye, and say, "Because I never stopped learning." You're the kind of person who still marvels at the world, who believes there's always something new to discover, and that's rare. People are drawn to that energy. They want to be around those who keep learning, questioning, and exploring. It's refreshing, especially in a world where people often fall into routines and stop growing. You're living proof that age doesn't close doors, it opens them wider. When you stay curious, it's like watering a garden in your mind. You're constantly blooming, green with new ideas, full of life. And here's the kicker. It's not just about keeping sharp for the sake of it. It's about staying engaged with the world around you, about keeping life vibrant and surprising. So go on, dive into that book about quantum physics, sign up for that online archaeology class, or just ask the grandkids what on earth TikTok is. Curiosity isn't just attractive, it's contagious. And lucky for you, there's no cure. 3. Staying physically active and full of energy. Maybe you're the person who laces up your walking shoes every morning, who still does yoga on the back porch as the sun rises, or who simply can't resist the pull of music when it comes on. Admit it, you're the one doing the twist in the kitchen when no one's looking. Movement is life, and if you're still making time to keep your body in motion, you're radiating something special that can't be bottled or sold. Exercise, as you know, isn't just for the young. It's a lifelong gift, one that you give yourself every time you stretch, walk, dance, or lift a weight. When you keep moving, you're sending a message loud and clear to everyone around you. I'm still here, and I'm still strong. It's like putting an exclamation point on every single day. Now, think about how the younger folks look at you, eyes wide, trying to figure out where you get all this energy. Maybe your grandkids ask, "Grandma, how do you still keep up with us?" Or your friends laugh in surprise when you casually suggest a game of tennis. Or perhaps you're the one out dancing everyone at family gatherings, proving that you can still bust a move. People around you see your endurance and strength, and they're captivated by the joy you find in something as simple as moving your body. There's something quietly powerful about it. You don't have to brag or make a fuss. You're leading by example. Every step you take, every stretch, every dance move tells the world that staying active is about so much more than just exercise. It's about staying engaged with life, keeping the fire burning, and savoring the gift of each moment. And sure, maybe there's a bit of soreness every now and then. Maybe you've got a few more creaks than you used to, but hey, that's just part of the charm. You wear those battle scars with pride because they mean you're still out there living, moving, and laughing. People see that, and they're inspired. And honestly, it's incredibly attractive. When you choose to stay active, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're reminding everyone else to savor life too. So keep dancing, keep walking, keep doing yoga on that back porch. The world is watching, and it's better for it. 4. Nurturing connections, both old and new. In a world where everyone's rushing, faces glued to their screens, and too busy to connect, you're a breath of fresh air. You still make time for people. You're the one who calls up old friends just to check in, who remembers birthdays with a handwritten note, who makes the effort to keep up with friends who live far away, no matter how many miles or years have passed. Your friendships are living, breathing things, like beautiful old trees with roots that run deep. And here's the thing that makes you truly stand out. You're not just sticking to the tried and true friends you've known forever. You're still open to making new connections. Maybe you chat with the cashier at the grocery store, or strike up a conversation with someone waiting in line. You're the person who waves at neighbors, joins local groups, and talks to folks at community events. You know that friendships can bloom anywhere, at any time. And that openness, that ability to connect with people from all walks of life, is a rare and beautiful quality. This warmth, this effortless ability to connect, shows a depth of character that's magnetic. People are drawn to you because, with you, it's different. They know that you genuinely care, that you're fully present, that you listen with your whole heart, and that you make them feel seen and valued. You give others that precious feeling of importance, of belonging, and it's no wonder they're so happy to be around you. Think about it. How many young people today can say the same? So often, they're caught up in the busyness of life, missing out on those moments of connection. But you've mastered the art of nurturing relationships. You've built a world around you filled with people who know they matter to you. This natural ability to cultivate friendships, both old and new, makes you someone others gravitate toward. It's not just about having a wide circle of friends. It's about the quality of those connections, the richness and joy they bring into your life and the lives of those you touch. And in a world where genuine connection is rare, you shine as a reminder of how much warmth and magic a single person can bring into the lives of others. Number 5. Dressing with style and confidence. Style isn't about chasing youth or wearing the latest trends. It's about dressing in a way that's true to who you are, that feels comfortable, natural, and yes, confident. Maybe you found your signature look, whether it's a love for bold colors, classic cuts, or a favorite accessory that feels like it's become a part of you. Maybe it's a pair of snazzy glasses, a beloved scarf, or even a jacket that has seen you through many adventures. Whatever it is, it's uniquely you, and you wear it with a quiet pride that speaks volumes. When you put yourself together with care, it's more than just getting dressed. It's a small celebration of everything you've become. It's as if each piece of clothing says, "This is who I am, and I'm proud of it." You know what suits you, what makes you feel good, and when you walk into a room, it's clear that you're not just wearing clothes, you're wearing confidence. Picture this. You walk in, dressed just right. Maybe it's a family gathering, a community event, or just meeting up with friends. Younger folks glance over and think, "Wow, I want to look that good at that age." They might not say it out loud, but they're admiring your style. The way you've crafted a look that's all yours. It's a magnetic quality, one that can't be faked or hurried into existence. Your style is timeless, not because it follows the rules, but because it breaks them. And the best part? You're not chasing trends. Never have been. You've set your own. While fashion might change with every season, you've got a sense of style that's uniquely yours, one that doesn't age or fade. You know what works, and you wear it with a smile and a dash of flair. There's something powerful in that. Dressing with the confidence of someone who knows exactly who they are. It's a confidence that's rare, that tells the world you've embraced yourself fully, inside and out. And that's not just stylish, it's inspiring. Because true style, it isn't about looking young. It's about looking like the best version of yourself every single day. 6. Sharing stories with purpose. If you're the kind of person who loves telling stories, then you're a true treasure. Because every time you share a story, you're giving a gift, one wrapped in wisdom, humor, and a lifetime of experience. It's more than just words coming together. It's an entire experience, a journey you take your listeners on. Maybe it's the story of an unforgettable trip, where everything that could go wrong did, but somehow it turned into one of the best adventures of your life. Or maybe it's a memory of a simpler time, like the day you met someone who changed your life, or that funny mishap that taught you a lesson you'll never forget. Whatever the story, it's filled with meaning, shaped by your own unique perspective. Imagine this, a group of friends gathered around, or maybe it's your grandkids, sitting in awe, hanging on to every word you say. They're not just there for the entertainment, though they're certainly enjoying it. They're there for something more. With every story, you're giving them a glimpse into a world they've never known, connecting your past with their present. You're teaching them in a way that's effortless, guiding them through life lessons without even trying to teach. They're learning not through lectures, but through laughter, amazement, and wonder. You're a keeper of memories, a bridge between generations. Each story you share is another thread weaving through the fabric of their lives, giving them insights and perspectives they'd never get from a book or a screen. You show them what it was like to live through moments they've only read about, to feel emotions that come from real experiences. And let's be honest, no one can tell a story quite like you. There's a certain charm, a spark, in the way you bring it all to life. People see that, and they're drawn to it. They're inspired, not just by what you say, but by the way you say it. Because storytelling isn't just about facts or details. It's about heart, soul, and the joy of sharing pieces of yourself with those around you. So keep telling those stories. Each one adds a layer of beauty to who you are, and those lucky enough to hear them will carry a part of you with them forever. 7. Leading with kindness and patience. There's a reason people feel at ease in your presence. It's not something you have to say or do, it's just there, a natural warmth that makes people feel safe, understood, and valued. That's because you lead with kindness. Life has taught you patience, the kind that's deep and genuine, built slowly through years of experience. You've seen enough of life's ups and downs to understand that sometimes a little patience and kindness are all someone needs to feel seen. When others might be quick to jump to conclusions, you take a step back and listen. Where some people might criticize, you offer a gentle word of encouragement. You've learned that sometimes all someone needs is a compassionate ear or a few kind words to help them keep going. Your kindness and patience aren't just admirable, they're irresistible. They're a quiet, steady force that draws people in. Imagine the impact this has on those around you. Friends who feel comforted by your understanding, family who trusts you deeply, even strangers who find themselves opening up to you. It's as if being around you is a balm for the soul, a reminder that the world still has places of warmth and compassion. People feel a sense of calm in your presence, a sense of safety that's increasingly rare in today's fast-paced world. This gentle strength you carry is a true gift, one that doesn't shout or demand attention. Instead, it speaks of a life lived with a full heart, a life that understands that patience and kindness aren't just virtues, they're superpowers. You've taken what life has taught you and turned it into a way of being that comforts and uplifts those lucky enough to know you. So as you lead with kindness and patience, know that your influence is far-reaching. People around you notice it, feel it, and they're better for it. It's a quiet power, but it's one that leaves an unmistakable mark on everyone you meet. 8. Keeping a sense of humor about life. One of the most attractive qualities anyone can have at any age is the ability to laugh, especially at oneself. And if you're still out there cracking jokes, smiling at life's little oddities, and chuckling at the things that don't quite go as planned, you're showing the world that you've got resilience in spades. You're not just here to go through the motions, you're here to enjoy the ride, bumps and all. Maybe you find yourself laughing at how much the world has changed. You've lived long enough to see music go from vinyl records to streaming, and you remember when people had to stand up to change the TV channel, and there were only 3 or 4 options. Now you've got more shows than you could watch in a lifetime. Or maybe you're swapping stories with friends, shaking your head at the good old days when gas cost less than a cup of coffee, and a phone was something that stayed put in the kitchen. When you laugh at these little quirks of life, you're showing that you're adaptable, that you can roll with whatever comes your way. It's as if you're saying to the world, yes, I've been through a lot, and I'm still smiling. That lightness, that ability to see the humor in it all, is contagious. Younger people look at you and think, that's the kind of person I want to be when I'm older. You're the reminder that laughter is timeless, and it's one of the best ways to keep the spirit young. And in a world that sometimes takes itself far too seriously, your laughter is like a breath of fresh air. You don't get bogged down by the small stuff, and you know that most things aren't worth stressing over. Instead, you keep your heart light, your smile ready, and a sense of humor that shines through whatever life throws your way. So keep laughing at those little quirks, keep sharing that humor with the world. It's one of the greatest gifts you have to offer, and it's one that leaves an impact wherever you go. In a way, your laughter is proof of a life well lived, a life that's full of joy, strength, and a remarkable ability to smile through it all. So here you are, between 65 and 80, living life on your own terms, a beacon of wisdom, joy, and resilience. You're not just attractive for your age, you're attractive, period. You carry with you stories, laughter, kindness, and a zest for life that everyone around you can feel. These 8 things you do aren't just habits, they're a testament to a life well lived, a life filled with depth, meaning, and charm. Just by being yourself, you inspire others in ways you may not even realize. And remember, age isn't something to be feared or fought against. It's something to be worn proudly, like a badge of honor. Tell us, What are some of the things that keep you feeling vibrant and inspired? What are those little joys, those everyday moments that make you feel alive? Share them with us in the comments. We'd love to hear those wonderful, quirky, and downright charming things that make you, well, you. That wraps up our video today. If this video resonated with you or someone you love, please take a moment to like and share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to the Elder's Compass. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next videos.